How many customers do you have that tell you they don't want any backstock at all? I mean, really tell you that. I bet if you were to write it down, it's less than 20%. So why are we so worried about customers that tell us they don't want the product that they need in the back? Have you heard of the 80% 20% rule? This is a premise used by a number of entrepreneurs that I listen to and read, and it's the idea that you should put 80% of your effort towards the 20% that's working, and 20% of the effort towards the 80% that isn't. This is a way to balance your efforts and maximize productivity. I want to take this concept and adjust it to the vendor's perspective for just a second. Business across the board really doesn't vary that much, and this concept is no different for vendors as well. If you were to look at your entire account universe, my bet would be that you have 5 to 12 accounts, depending on your format you run, that are driving the majority of your business. Let's consider why that is. Here's a list of reasons that is ubiquitous and likely applies to all these accounts that are running the majority of your business. These are likely major established retailers. They have a good manager or owner that understands their business completely. The account isn't afraid to take a calculated risk. They understand and listen to their consumer base and demographic, and they look at you as a valued consultant and understand that you have their best interest in mind, meaning that when they win, you win. Now, don't get me wrong. There is a time to try and rationalize with accounts, and there's always going to be that gatekeeper from time to time that you just can't get through to. All we can do in this scenario is try our best to accommodate in the beginning and remind yourself the majority of your accounts let you do exactly what you want to do. Don't worry about the less than 20% of your customer base that's giving you the hard time. Give the appropriate amount of effort to the appropriate accounts. Give that 80% of your energy to the 20% of your customer base that's driving 80% of your business. For the rest of your market, the best thing that you can do for yourself mentally and physically is just run the play and let the market do its thing. If you're in my business, remember, you're in consumer packaged goods. Your product is going to sell. You don't have to worry about every account like it's the only one out there. You're gonna go down the road and get your win if you didn't get it at the one you're at now. One of my favorite books about negotiation is Getting Past No. In this book, it talks about going to your balcony. This means that when the negotiation is getting out of hand, we're going to do our very best to not take anything personal when the retailer chooses to run their business differently than we would. Remember, it is their business, so technically they're in charge. It's our job as salespeople to convince them that we have the best option for them. When possible, see if you can make it work their way. When you move to the next account, the best thing that you can do is forget about the one that just caused you some problems, because this account that you're going to is going to let you take that chance that the other one wouldn't. And when they give you that opportunity, make sure that you document this for social proof. Whenever it works, you can use the sheep effect on the previous account. Maybe, maybe not. It doesn't matter because you have a ton of accounts. And honestly, this is less than 20% of your business that's not letting you have your way with the account. Also understand that every single idea that you have won't always work, and that's fine. Most times it's going to take more than one try to get the idea right, but if you keep listening to objections, keep adjusting your approach, and keep being the voice of reason, eventually you will get the opportunity to take a risk in the account that's given you trouble. And when this happens, trust your instincts and your forecasting and make the leap and show them what you're talking about. But whatever your vision is, it better be right. I say that only kidding, because I know that you've done your research, you've forecasted, and you know exactly what this customer needs. The cool thing is, when the retailer sees that the idea worked, they're going to give you an opportunity to go bigger and better. So you better be ready.